Hello, world, and welcome to We Hear You.
The show where we listen with you, not just to you.
I'm Sara, and that, of course, is Calvin. Calvin, how is your week? How is your mind?
My mind, Sarah, is full. Very full. This week I tried to build a small table from a box. You know, the kind with 100 small pieces?
Oh no, the famous DIY, do-it-yourself furniture.
Exactly. The instructions were terrible. I worked for 2 hours, and in the end, the table was, let's just say it was a modern art table. It was not a useful table.
I know that feeling. You work so hard, you use all your energy, and you look at the result and think, is this it?
Yes, all that work. That feeling of running, but not moving. And that, everyone, is our big topic today.
Yes. Today, we are talking about the overworked dad, the father who feels the weight of the whole family on his shoulders, the man who is running a marathon every single day. This is a story inspired by the reality of so many fathers. We've created this story, this letter from Javier, who represents this struggle.
Javier is an immigrant father in the U.S., originally from Mexico. He works 2 jobs. And he is caught in a trap. Actually, 2 traps.
Calvin, I know this story is close to your heart. Will you share it with us?
Dear Sarah and Calvin, I am a good worker. I work 2 jobs. In the morning, I work in construction. In the evening, I drive for a food delivery service. I leave home when my children are sleeping. I come home when my children are sleeping. We do this for our children. We want them to have a good life. But I am so tired. My back always hurts, my hands hurt, but the worst part is my heart. Last Tuesday, my daughter, my little girl who is 12, she was very sick, a high fever, she was crying, she held my hand tight and said, "Papa, I am scared. I want you to take me to the doctor. Please, Papa." I promised her. I said, "Papa will be here. I will take you." I called my boss at the construction job. My hands were shaking. I said, "Sir, my daughter is very sick. I have to take her to the hospital." My boss, he did not shout. He sighed. He sounded tired, too. He said, "Javier, I understand, but the company is so busy, we are short-staffed. Is there anyone else? Your wife? We have to finish this project by tomorrow. If you leave, we're not going to make the deadline." He was right. I knew the deadline was real. I knew we were short-staffed. What could I say? I just said, "Okay, I understand. I will stay." I had to call my wife. She was at her job. She started to cry. She said, "Again, your work is always first? Why are you never here when we need you?" And she hung up. When I came home at 10 p.m., my daughter was asleep. On the kitchen table, there was her bottle of medicine and a drawing she made for me before she got sick. A picture of me, her, and my wife all holding hands. I sat in the dark kitchen. I just stared at the medicine bottle. I touched the drawing. And then, my son, he is 14, he came out for a glass of water. He just looked at me. He didn't know what to say. It feels distant. We don't talk much. What do we talk about? My work? His video games? He just got his water and went back to his room. I was alone again. I am working for my family, but I am not with my family. Am I doing this right? Or am I just the man who pays for the medicine, but cannot be there when they are sick. The man who lives in the same house as his son, but feels like a stranger. Thank you for listening. Javier.
Javier, I hear you. We hear you so clearly. Calvin, thank you for sharing that. The medicine bottle and the drawing, side by side. That is just, wow.
The medicine he paid for, and the connection he missed, all on one table.
Yes, and the wife's reaction. Again, why are you never here? My heart breaks for her too. She isn't being mean. She is in despair. She is also at her limit.
The whole family is at its limit.
And then the son. That's the part you wanted to make sure we didn't lose, and you were so right. That silence in the kitchen, oh, that just breaks my heart all over again. The father is broken. The son sees him, and nothing, just distance.
2 failed connections in one night.
Exactly. It's not just the big dramatic crisis, the hospital. It's the small, quiet crisis, the kitchen, that shows how deep the loneliness is. He is utterly trapped.
Javier, I want you to listen very closely, because you are not failing. You are trapped. And this is the crucial part. You are not trapped by bad people. You are trapped by a bad situation.
What do you mean by that, Calvin?
Let's look at the boss. It's so easy to say the boss is a monster. But was he?
No. He didn't shout. He didn't threaten. He just stated the facts. He sounded stressed.
Exactly. The boss is also in a trap. He has a deadline. He is short-staffed. He is just trying to do his job. He is not attacking Javier. He is just managing a problem. This is the provider's trap.
The provider's trap.
Yes, a trap is a situation where every choice is the wrong choice. Choice A, he leaves work. He is a good father to his daughter, but he is a bad employee. He might lose his job. The family has no money. Everyone suffers. Choice B, he stays at work. He is a good employee. He keeps his job. He pays for the medicine. But he's a bad father in that moment. Everyone suffers.
So there was no right answer.
There was no right answer. There was only the less wrong answer. And he chose the one that kept his family physically safe. He chose to provide. That guilt you feel, Javier? That is the sound of the trap. It is not the sound of your failure.
Wow. Okay, so that's the boss. What about the son? The distant son in the kitchen?
That's right. This is the second trap, the chronic crisis. This is what I call the assimilation gap, or just the experience gap.
The experience gap.
Yes. Your son, he is 14. He's a teenager. Now, think about his world based on what you did tell us. You said, "What do we talk about? My work? His video games?" That one line tells us everything. His world is school, friends, and video games. It's the world of a 14-year-old American kid. Your world is construction, food delivery, hard work, and the culture of Mexico.
They are living in 2 different worlds, in the same house.
Exactly. The gap gets wider every day. Not because you don't love each other, but because your daily experiences are so different. In that kitchen, he saw his father, his rock, broken. And he didn't have the tools. He's 14. He didn't know what to say. So he ran. This silence is not a failure of love. It is a failure of connection. We cannot change the system, but we can build a bridge across the silence. Because we have 2 different problems, we need 2 different solutions.
Okay, what's solution number 1?
Solution 1 is for your son, the chronic crisis. We need to build a bridge across that gap. I call it the 5-minute bridge. You don't know how to talk about his video games? Good! You don't have to. You just have to be curious. Next time, instead of asking, "How was school?" which gets a fine, ask him this: "Hey, show me 5 minutes of that video game you were playing." Or, "What is one song you are listening to right now? Play it for me." You don't have to like it. You don't have to understand it. You just have to listen for 5 minutes. You are not Dad the boss. You are Javier the curious man. You are entering his world. That's a bridge.
Oh, I love that. Entering his world. Okay, what about solution number 2 for the daughter, for that terrible guilt?
Solution 2 is for your daughter, the acute crisis. We need to heal that broken moment. You cannot go back in time, but you can change the next time. And you can leave a trace of your love. The paper note. You leave before she wakes up, so take 30 seconds, write a note. Put it on her door. "I am proud of you," or "I am thinking of you. I love you, Papa." When she wakes up, what is the first thing she sees? Proof. Proof that Papa was thinking of her. The 5-minute bridge for your son rebuilds connection. The paper note for your daughter rebuilds trust. They are small, they are free, but they are everything.
Javier, your story is the story of so many fathers. You are doing it right. You are not a failure. You are a man caught in an impossible trap, doing his very best. That medicine bottle, it is a symbol of your sacrifice and your deep love.
And we hope these 2 small bridges help you feel more connected.
And that is our time for today. This was We Hear You.
Before we go, it's time for your simple lift, our one simple idea for your week. Today's simple lift is: your presence is more powerful than your presence.
Say that again.
Your presence, being with them, is more powerful than your presence, the gifts or money you provide.
Your family does not just need what you buy, they need who you are, even if it's just for 5 minutes.
We have a question for you, our listeners. What was the hardest moment for you as a dad? That moment you felt trapped between your work and your family? Let us know in the comments below.
If today's story touched your heart, please help us to grow this safe space. It only takes a second. Like this video, subscribe to We Hear You, and this is important, click the notification bell so you never miss a story.
And please share this episode. Share it with one person in your life who might need to feel heard today. One dad, one mom, one friend.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. We hear you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.